Oh, I'm already on this page. Whoops. Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So, I'm noticing a pattern with these last few episodes. It seems like Rev takes things to an extreme that he has never gone under before. And that's after every episode that he hangs out with Bella and then gets reeled back in. Almost like it seems like Bella's the only person that actually seems to be able to get through to him in a way that that actually works. Because, you know, in the case of Sarah, it's just it's uncharacteristic concern or complete and utter compliance, versus also, I don't know, versus, what Mark was trying to do, but wasn't able to because he's too positive about everything, compared to Rev before. So it seems like that's the formula so far, because it seems like from this episode, stealing ultimate power implies we're going to get, once again, the Rev going to a much bigger extreme. Because last time, that was him trying to get expelled before he knew what expulsion meant, despite the fact that it would have given him exactly what he was trying to do at the start of the episode in question. I don't know. I guess we'll go ahead and see, because that does mean we're promised another Bell episode afterwards, and I think I've already seen the thumbnail and title for that one, so yeah, I suppose. But that's all I have to say about this for now. What's actually going on here? How does he steal ultimate power, presumably from the principal? But that's all my guess for right now. So without further ado, on with the review. So we start off once again with him lying sprawled and, almost like dead or something, except for not really. Again, like 2 episodes ago.
Miss Yaga? He's been down there a while. Should we, do something?
Oh, leave him to his dramatics. It'll be a cold day in hell the moment Rev Bennett finds a way to drown.
Well, this episode's long enough, that's for sure. We've got 50 minutes worth of content.
I don't even care about this stupid class anymore. I'm done. All I need is that
The fact his head is still moving means that this is absolutely not working, and he's made no progress.
damn book, and I'll undo my curse. I just need to figure out how to get it.
That feels much more specific than stealing ultimate power. Maybe they didn't make as good a title. Undoing my curse at Monster High. Wait, actually that works. Undoing my curse at Monster High. Anyway.
Oddly quiet.
Thanks for noticing.
You're welcome.
No, that's not... I meant... It's just... Rev, okay? It feels like he hates me. I mean, you get it too, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he has expressed hatred towards both of you at different times, is that Sarah seems to be... Sarah weirdly, like, won him over fairly quickly by actually, attempting to help him rather than... I guess that's the one thing, is Mark would have pushed back at the idea of any problems being present versus Sarah, who goes along with it because she knows what's going on, but, knows it's futile, but needs entertainment. Maybe that's the difference between the two of them, because they both received enough vitriol, but and they both want to help as much as possible, but Mark's worldview doesn't align with Rev's, and that's probably why there's so much of a difference between the two of them.
Well, that really makes me feel better. I know he's not obligated to be my friend, but I figured he'd warm up to me by now, We're roommates. But I still feel like he avoids me every chance he gets.
This is something that's, of course, like a lesson that is good to learn in life in general, is that, you can't force people to be friends with you, no matter how much time you spend around them. Some people aren't going to warm up to you, and the more that you try, the worse it gets.
I was really looking forward to that field trip, but I think he just wanted to get away from me. It kinda sucked to see him come back with Bella after everything.
Don't worry. He made me miserable too.
Oh, hi.
Bella?
I mean, he also helped you out in a way that no one else has ever, but that is true.
Were you eavesdropping on us?
Eavesdropping?
And technically, you made him miserable first with an emotion potion. But anyway,
No. I was just sitting near you guys.
Why?
Because
it's also worth pointing out that they seem to be both in like some form of swimming attire, and Bella just isn't. So why is she even here if she's not swimming?
stop asking questions. So, since we're chatting,
Although, come to think of it, it seems like no one else is. Are they the only people to be swimming here?
We are?
what did you two write about for your midterms? Lovecraft said they're due today.
Oh crap! I totally forgot about that!
I didn't do it.
But what are you doing? This is worth almost our entire grade.
What was the assignment again?
I can't believe you two. You were supposed to write about something critical to your growth this semester. You know, the thing that made you a better version of yourself.
Huh. I don't have one of those.
I mean, well, okay. So you absolutely do, Sarah. That's for definitely. However, that's definitely not. That's not like a fair assignment if no one, if certain students haven't made progress. I will say that Sarah definitely has, what doesn't realize, because of, she's like, they're actually like much more concerned over Rev now, so she actually, feels like some form of attachment to somebody, which is already progress. You could also say the emotional outburst at Wendy, although she has to kind of admit that the whole pocket dimension thing in the first place, which she might not want to do, so I don't know.
What did you write about, Bella?
Well, I was gonna write about how my studies in alchemy class helped me.
Wait, you
In what way?
were going to?
Hang on. You didn't write your paper yet either, Bella?
Shut up! I had other things on my mind, okay?
She actually did, though. In all fairness, given last episode and the whole Carrie thing, she absolutely did have other stuff on her mind. And if I were her, I would also be considering changing my midterm paper, because that is definitely a moment of character evolution. Getting to expel the people literally haunting you in one way or another.
Like what?
No one? I mean, nothing! Just forget I said anything.
I mean, you don't have to focus on Rev specifically, focus on Rev's involvement, but also on what happened with you and how, and like, the fact you actually managed to exercise them in the end, If someone helps you along with that, that's fine. That's, again, you got to see what angle to take these from. Don't like laser in on like one specific thing, but focus on the broader topic. Like, like they tell like almost every student.
Hey there, vampire.
Okay, there is one more person in swimming attire.
Hi.
You know, I think I remember seeing you at the football charts a while ago. You were the cute boy with the cat, right?
Cute?
Listen, Hottie, I'll cut to the chase.
I'm wondering, because I remember the football charts episode. I forgot that Mark was even there, I guess, because I was too busy focusing on Rev murdering people.
The school dance is coming up, and I figured I should bring a snack. What do you say?
That feels like not good phrasing. I'm sure he's flattered, but you saying that, I don't know. In this school, that wording, I mean, Mark's a vampire, so he might sense the trap, given his own culture, but
Me? To the dance? With you?
What are you doing?
Mark is not a snack.
I wasn't asking you, Angel.
He's not available. Just move on.
Oh, you already sank your claws into this one, Witch?
I mean, he... Oh, wait, I was gonna say, he's the vampire, but no, his teeth, not claws. Never mind.
No, I was just.
Ugh, whatever.
Okay, Bella's definitely way blushier now and is like any sort of romantic insinuation now, even if no one actually made an insinuation.
Did she seriously ask me to the dance?
No, she wants to eat you.
Thank you. I was suspicious as well. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page here.
Huh?
Narissa Sings is a siren, Mark. It's like this whole courtship ritual thing. She doesn't want to.
Wait, hold on. What is her name? Wait a second. Go back.
No, I was just.
Ugh, whatever.
I had to hear that name.
Did she seriously ask me to the dance?
No, she wants to eat you.
Huh?
Narissa Sings is a siren, Mark.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought it was. Narissa Sings, but I mean, is there nothing else? Like, Sings, obviously, for Siren, but nothing? Really? Are you sure? Okay. I would have...
It's like this whole courtship ritual thing. She doesn't want to take you to the dance. She wants her gullible butt for her next meal.
What? No way.
She wants to eat my gullible butt?
She was being so nice just now.
She wants to eat you.
I heard you the first time, Sarah. Why are you guys trying
And
to
Bella.
kill my confidence?
We're not. We're trying to save you from.
I mean, you could have literally protested and said you will go with her anyway. You have that agency. Not that you should have done that, but you could have done that.
Got it!
Ah.
Oh, hi, Rev.
Okie dokie. Alright, skip. Yada yada yada. I always forget there's so much like more like cinematic elements before, and I forget that they go into like first person eventually after a certain point. It's so hard to focus now on the specific on like, you know, where to wind to because it's such a long episode. We're a tenth of the way through, by the way.
Hey, Rev.
What are you doing here, Witch?
I mean, is this not okay? I'm confused now because I thought this was swimming class at first or something, and that's why, like, you know, Miss Yaga was there, and that's why some of them were in swimming attire and some of them aren't. But then also, like, why the ones who aren't? Why they hang out here by the pool specifically? No one's using the pool right now, so are they? So they're not like here to like watch and support someone else, unless they're all here to watch to see if Rev succeeds in drowning himself. If so, yikes, is unpopular. I don't blame them, but
Just
still.
wanted to swing by and. Can you please put on a shirt?
It's swim class.
I mean, yeah, obviously. What kind of demand is that? You're the one who's dressed weird for the occasion, Bella.
Shouldn't you be in a swimsuit?
Thank you. You're making me agree with Rev Venice of all people. What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
I need to use the bathroom.
Yes, to get changed into a swimsuit. And then you may return.
Okay.
Hey, Rev! You'll never guess what just happened.
You're right, because I'm not going to bother to.
Check it. Narissa asked me to go to the dance with her. How cool is that?
Why the hell are you telling me?
I thought he was going to ask who Narissa was. I honestly, knowing Rev, I wouldn't be surprised if he just didn't know.
Because you're my roommate, dude.
Also, hello.
I figured you'd be, like, excited for me, or at least emote a little.
I don't.
You literally pointed out that you suspect that he hates you, and that you're not forced to like be your friend or anything. Why would you assume by default that he would be excited for you if you were already suspicious that he didn't like you?
Care.
Not even a little?
Not even remotely.
Well, I think it's exciting. She's really popular and pretty, you know. And to think, she's interested in me!
Are you going somewhere with this? Because you're wasting my time.
No, I'm not. Sorry. I'll, leave you alone then.
My suspicion is that he is probably, because he's had like such a hit to his confidence now, he's going to go track down Narissa, accept the invitation, and then eventually he's going to find out that it was that it was genuine, only to realize that he had people looking out for him all along in the form of both Sarah and Bella.
Maybe I can still catch up to Narissa.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can complete the narrative I suggested there. We'll see.
Huh. Finally. Well, with them out of the way, I can...
Rev,
What now?
Okay, that was a little bit clumsily choreographed, but I sort of get it.
you need to help Mark.
God, with what?
The siren is going to eat him.
No duh. It's what they do.
Then you
Oh, okay. So he does know who Narissa. Okay, fair
need to
enough.
stop him.
Why me?
He won't listen to us. Only you.
I'm not his keeper. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
But
No buts! I have work to do.
See, again, this is Sarah once again realizing that, she's not able to protect Mark in this way, but someone else will, but she still has the drive to try that, even if it is the last person who would be willing to do so. So again, she's had her moment of, becoming a better person. I just don't think she's, put that together, She could get a name on that midterm easily if she actually starts writing it.
you normally ask for my help.
Not this time.
Why?
Saved by the bell. Literally. Now, out of my way, Angel.
Wait.
Now that I'm finally alone, I can get started on my plan.
So I'm guessing that the boys' bathrooms were in that direction, the girls' bathrooms were that direction. That's how that was, staged. Fair enough.
Just need to grab that book. Here we are! Now, to harass that professor.
What the heck was that noise? Have you, if you, I'm pretty sure it's an Owl House reference, because in the Owl House, they actually have, they have, demons in a form of bells that, make that sound, but they also scream at the same time as their eye hits them. It's a whole thing.
What the hell? Why is it locked?
My greatest nemesis! A locked door! Curse you, door!
Mr. Bennett,
Yeah!
I don't believe you've ever once come to my office willingly this entire semester. Mr. Bennett, was there something you needed?
Yeah.
Hmm? What is it?
You know what? I just realized it's not that important. I'll be going now.
Hold on now, Mr. Bennett. I didn't mean to embarrass you, nor would I miss this opportunity to hear you out. Please, what's on your mind?
I like it says they mean to embarrass you, even though he's trying to basically, go into his office without permission to search through his items.
It's... my midterm.
Yes, the essay you were assigned to write. It's due today.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be told that.
I'm struggling to write it.
That's unlike you.
Is it? In what way is that unlike him?
Assumed you'd simply ignore the assignment altogether.
Oh,
Oh, okay, fine.
believe me, I was going to. But... I figured that... maybe this time I'd... apply myself.
Truly. And what changed your mind?
On the field trip, I was... struck by inspiration.
Yeah, see? Exactly what Bella should have said.
And I want to write about something important to me.
What might that be?
The Necronomicon.
That's quite... unexpected.
And also, how does that relate to your growth as a character? I'm struggling to see how you frame that in the form of an assignment.
Pray tell, Mr. Bennett, why would you want to write about that?
It's simple. My family is a long line of necromancers. It's why I was at least somewhat familiar with half the freaks in the school. And all of necromancy originates from the Necronomicon's pages. I figured if I could connect with such an important text, maybe I could be rehabilitated or whatever.
Okay, hold on. No, I know he's making this up, but this premise is already flawed, and Lovecraft should realize this because if he's saying that his family, that is already a long line of necromancers, that doesn't apply to like this month or this term. And the assignment was what's happened this term to change you to make you a better person, or like help you on like your evolution and such. How is the Necronomicon a thing that you know about existing already? Consult connection text about necromancy going to help you with an assignment about personal growth.
I figured you'd be able to help me out. Considering you wrote about the book after all, right?
Mr. Venet, the Necronomicon is an incredibly dangerous text. It is not meant for mortal eyes.
And yet you, a human, gazed upon it.
I'm not immortal. At least, not anymore, right? So what's the harm?
That's true also.
It is also not a toy. And it isn't meant to be used for pure, morbid curiosity.
I've seen you crack it open before, Professor. Don't act coy with me now.
It is only to be used in very specific circumstances, Mr. Venet.
Yeah, he did say use for morbid curiosity. That doesn't apply.
That's why access to it is restricted.
So you don't keep it with you?
That's not what he said. He said access is restricted. He could be the one restricting the access for all you know.
Enough, Mr. Venet. I'm not so foolish that I don't see that you're up to no good. Cease this foolish endeavor to obtain the Necronomicon and write your paper on something else.
That's actually relevant to the assignment prompt.
Or fail and retake my class.
That's actually a decent threat for Rev. Retaking his class is something he does not want to do. Although that does suggest that he would be free from said class, much more easily if he were to do so now. That could free up his time significantly. If I were Rev, I would have considered that.
Oh, you have no idea how badly you just
Also, I guess he can open up his door immediately compared to someone else.
screwed up, Lovecraft.
Oh, hey, Rev. What are you up to, dude?
I'm about to steal the Book of the Dead, Wolf. Out of my way.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Rock on. Rock on.
Why is he following?
You're an idiot, Wolf.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Only idiots say rock on. It's such a terrible thing to say under these circumstances. Yeah, what? Exactly.
I think it should just be... What the... Why are these two morons here?
Do you
It's
think
a
I should just
library.
walk up to her?
Bella told us to write.
I know, but I can't stop thinking
Also, the answer is yes. She already asked you. You could just walk up to her and accept.
about it, Sarah. I can't remember the last time someone showed that kind of interest in me.
You know what? I think would be like a really, really fun twist here. If she actually was interested in him, and it wasn't a trap to eat him, and everyone just assumed it was the case, and Mark actually gets a win here.
It was nice.
She was interested in eating you.
Wait a sec. I think I see her over there.
Mark, don't...
It could also be used to be like, a lesson in, inter-monster discrimination as well. Would be really fun.
Narissa, hey!
Good, he's distracted. Means I should have no problem.
Yeah, except for he's not the one you need to distract. It was the other person who now no longer has a person to focus on. Idiot.
Ah! What, Sarah?
You need to help Mark.
I'm getting deja vu. Didn't I already tell you no?
I don't understand why you won't.
Because I'm busy, Sarah.
With what?
Something important.
Can I help?
No.
Why not?
Because I said so! Now beat it!
I'm surprised he turned her down. Every other time she never, I don't think she's ever really been a hindrance to him at all.
But you've always asked for my help before. Why not now?
Sarah, go bother Mark, not me. I'm busy.
Also, this is deja vu because she also asked him that question.
Okay.
Also, what? If something's up with the stream or something, please tell me instead of just being like, what? I don't know what's going on.
Let's see. Should just be right up here, and that's it right there. Seriously? Another damn locked door? Is this one worth blasting open?
Rev?
God! Okay, you all need to stop doing that!
Oh no. No.
Oh, what, the question? Yeah, I answered the question. What the heck was that noise? I answered this already. It was a reference to the owl house. I mentioned the demon and the hitting of the eye thing. That was the bell. I already said that.
No. I know that look on your face. You're up to something.
What the? There's no way it's that obvious.
It really is. Look, Rev! We need to do our paper. Can you go a day without the rule breaking?
Who says I'm breaking rules?
If you don't mean the noise, I don't see any other question in chat. That's all that's there.
You're literally trying to break into the restricted section.
Touche.
I have Mark and Sarah already working on their papers downstairs. What if we all work together?
I mean, Mark has already wandered off and Sarah teleported away briefly, so you know, I think I have as much control as you think you do, Bella.
Pass.
Rev,
I would rather do this solo.
huh? Why?
Did I notice your picture profile? No.
Okay?
What do you want from the restricted section then?
Inspiration for my paper.
Wait, really? You're actually doing schoolwork? Seriously?
Don't make a scene!
I like how this plan is, you know, he's just going with this angle twice in a row.
I'm not
with
making
different people.
Okay. Sorry. Just, what if I helped you? Just me.
You? Seriously? How?
I mean, Rev, you just said you wanted someone's help, or you wanted something to inspire you for your paper. Yeah, and while the top students is asking you if she wants to help, and you're saying how. I know this is a cover up, but still, he's terrible at this.
Need in, right? Here, watch. Artibus.
Whoa! Huh. I thought that spell evaporated people.
Oh, I just use it to send people to the dungeon when they bother me.
Okay, that also works. Which, by the way, another thing is that Sarah could have teleported him in here.
How come you've never used it on me before?
Weren't you looking for a book?
I mean, it's a fair question prior to last episode, honestly. Or maybe prior to episode 4.
What the hell was that?
Damn it! Librarian! Hide!
This might also be another Owl House reference because they had like Malthus, the librarian, appear to be a terrifying monster, and it turns out he actually wasn't, but but still. And that was a library specific thing.
The hell?
Oh, if we get caught, I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Relax, witch. I won't let you take the fall for this.
That's surprisingly altruistic for him.
Too close! Get out! Get out!
Too close. He was fairly distant, honestly.
Okay, whatever. It's just...
So many books. Do you think we have a second to read a few?
Maybe next time, witch.
Next time? Are you alright, Rev?
Nothing, just Keep moving, witch. I think the spider went off that way. Why the hell does the librarian not have a humanoid form?
I asked her once. She said it had something to do with her curse, I think.
Honestly, I'm more surprised that that more monsters don't have a non-humanoid form. Maybe not so much in like out of universe, because obviously Minecraft characters, that's kind of how things go most of the time. But you would think that they would be able to, that they'll be able to pull this off, like with especially like with the range of like actual monsters in Minecraft. It wouldn't be too hard necessarily.
She speaks?
Kind of. Sometimes.
Is that?
Oh my god. I didn't know they kept it down here.
Well, that is either an obvious trap or the worst place to keep a book that the people aren't supposed to find.
Necronomicon. The most powerful book in existence. Just a few feet away.
Hide!
What a surprise.
Good afternoon, Miss Arachne. Apparently...
I mean, Oh, okay. Obviously, if this is meant to be like the Arachne, as in like the Arachne from Greek mythology, the one that challenged Athena to a weaving competition, just by the fact that invented the loom, won the competition, Athena got jealous and turned her into a spider, or the version where she depicts like a bunch of things like in her in her weaving patterns of the gods' specific like failures to point out like how flawed they actually were as individuals. Depends on your version, and that's why Athena got mad. Either one is but the result, of course, is that she turned Arachne into the first spider, and then that's why spiders and much of other creatures are called arachnids. So that's why. But yeah, I guess we have another reference to a mortal creature from a while ago, and is also talking to Lovecraft, so that also works.
Discussion of the Necronomicon has made it into the student body. I need you to ensure...
And by the student body, I mean one person.
Ensure it doesn't leave this library. And to ensure it doesn't leave, allow me to seal it further.
Further? Was it sealed before?
Damn.
Phew. A good thing Lovecraft sealed it tighter. If that got out, who knows what could happen.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Of course it wouldn't be that easy. I'll need him to take the book out himself. Question is how.
Rev, we should get out of here before we get caught. You know?
Fine, I'll just have to work on my paper at my dorm or something.
I mean, you could still use the regular library.
You want help?
You really want to do that to yourself? I'm kind of a nightmare.
I don't think you're a nightmare, Rev. Besides,
I feel like you might have said something to the contrary before, but obviously, evolution.
I am your ride, remember?
That's also true.
Alright, witch. Sure.
Okay, Artemis!
Here it is, my dorm room.
I assume that the transition wasn't directly to the dorm and he'd led her here before.
Huh. You don't do a lot of decorating, do you?
What's the point? It's not my room, it's my cell.
Guess not just Mark.
This is Mark's, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's rooming with him like?
Horrible. You think he'd at least shut up at night, but no.
I guess that's another example of as to why he dislikes Mark much more. I guess is what we haven't seen of the two of them versus what we have seen that that gets to him as much. I suppose that might be it.
Oh, my god! Who is this?
Oh, Raven. My cat.
She's
I like you hesitate to say even the word cat. It's like, what do you count as at this point? What are you? What creature are you?
so cute! Aw, you're just the cutest little kitty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I don't know what to write for this stupid paper.
What about your cat? Do you think she helped you better yourself?
Not within the last the last term, which is what the point is.
No, not at all. In fact, she has my resurrection amulet stuck to her. Huh.
Were you struck with inspiration just now?
In a way.
Good! Sit!
Oh,
Okay.
oh, jeez.
Start writing! Don't lose that inspiration!
That's how you help? You put a stack of paper in front of it and say, start writing? Wow.
Kinda close.
I was literally about to say too close because she said that earlier.
Don't you think?
Huh? Oh. Oh! Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Then why point it out? Unless you were referencing her earlier, in which case, fantastic.
And here's my dorm. Cool, right?
Oh.
Wow.
I guess the two of them have really spent more time together than just, being for the dance. Okay.
Oh, it's something.
Okay, so that's...
Hey, Rev.
What the? What is she doing here?
Are you talking about Nerissa? She
The only she in this situation, aside from maybe Raven, but...
offered to help me write my essay. Isn't that cool?
What? I was helping you write your essay.
And then you abandon him to go off to to the dorm with Rev. So, yeah, you don't get to claim any bagsies on this.
I mean, you were
For the Americans, bagsies is like shotgun.
until you disappeared to hang out with Rev.
Thank you. You know what? I'm so glad that people have started calling each other out way more in this series. Not that didn't happen before a lot, but mainly to Rev specifically rather than anyone else. Yeah, I'm happy with this,
Apparently.
especially from Mark.
Awkward.
Just get out of here, Siren. This is the boys' dorm. You're a girl.
Oh
What
my
are
goodness.
you? You can't be in here either.
Wait,
What are you talking about?
calm
Me
down,
for?
you two.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna happen.
It's different.
Matter?
Well, I'm not gonna get a better opportunity to bail than this.
I do actually appreciate the fact that they have the two actresses do ad libs for this, so they can actually see a better argument. I always love when that happens. One of my favorite aspects of early My Streets.
Move it, cat!
Through you and your little scaly skins.
Oh, that's right.
All right, Raven. Time to be useful for the first time in your unlife. Resurrect the harpy. I need Lovecraft to grab that book to put her back down.
Did you need it before to put her down?
Cat! Resurrect the harpy! What? Are you deaf? I'm giving you clear orders as a necro-
You know what? Actually, this is we are 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes into this episode, 21:56. And only now has Rev actually properly shouted at all. That's the longest ever, I think, that he's gone without shouting. But that's almost halfway through the entire video.
Necromancer!
What are you?
Oh my god! Stop that!
Why are you out
And
here?
now it's back.
Why are you?
Divine sight.
I asked why, not how.
You're up to something.
What? So you're gonna stop me?
No. I want to know why you won't tell me.
Because I don't have to.
But you always did before.
This time is different.
Why?
I don't need
I've been displaced.
a reason!
That is one thing also that I guess that Sarah's knows to learn is boundaries.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you pushed his boundaries. Next question.
No, but
There you are, Brutus!
oh, good timing, Cat.
Uh-oh.
I mean, time for the next scene, so yeah.
Go, Angel, go!
Okay.
This is your final act, Revenant!
The final act is helping you, and therefore you will chase him. What?
Where do I hide?
Would you like me to deal with her?
No, just go find Lovecraft!
But
Hurry up! Here!
Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
Oh, I do remember her being a theatrical one in episode 2 now.
Okay.
But also, that's not a terrifying line in most contexts.
No, I just need to wait for...
What, Rev?
Although anything that she says can be terrifying in the right context, so please continue. Hello, Wendy.
What? Finally have nothing to say?
I hate you, Revenant.
You know, she's also much calmer than usual at this point in the episode, but I'm pretty sure that's because of quiet rage. The last time these two interacted, things escalated like way further on her end. So this might be, as far as she's concerned, a potential final showdown. I wonder what she's going to write for a midterm, actually.
Feelings mutual.
Shut up. I want to make it clear. I don't hate you for turning me pink, or throwing me through a mirror, or any of that other stupid circus acts you've pulled.
Could have fooled us at the beginning, but yeah, that there was all the escalation.
Then what?
I hate you because you're still here. Every week, you break something, you burn something, you tear apart this school more than any other student has. And yet you're still here. You do whatever you want. Break as many rules as you like, and yet you still live on. You still exist. Do you think you're the only one that wants out, Revenant? That you're the only person who hates every second of their life? You're not special. And I'm sick of everyone at this school treating you like you are.
Okay, this is valid, if not a bit revisionist for Wendy. All things considered, it might just be that was always the subtext behind it. Even though I'm pretty sure their feud really started because of the whole turning pink situation. But either way, it just feels a little bit like unprompted now in this form. Like this is the kind of thing that seems like it would come out like in the form of like a big speech sometime later between these two, not like just when he happens to stumble across her in a room while hiding. I don't know. It feels a bit more. It feels a bit anticlimactic, but only in the setting. In terms of the actual word content, I do get it.
So what? You're gonna try to kill me now?
No, it won't work. And
Of
beating you
course.
half to death doesn't feel cathartic anymore.
Here.
But don't worry. You're going to get what you deserve, Revenant. For once, I'll have the last laugh. So you better remember this. Remember how much I hate you. I want it to be the last thought that passes through your head.
Ah, I see. That's why she's doing it now as a preemptive warning for something later. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm sold. All right then.
Hey, Birdface! He's in here!
Yeah, that's fair.
There you are!
I was gonna say that it'd feel like for her to have a grudge on him, considering that he revived her, but then I realized like, oh yeah, so he revived her twice now, and he put her down once, so that's not really doesn't really trust that.
Damn it!
Stop.
Oh no.
Miss Hara Puri. It's unfortunate that we must meet again this way.
Professor Lovecraft! Please, we can talk.
There's only one other way you two could have met, so yeah, it was gonna happen.
You were like my favorite professor! Did you know that?
Miss Puri.
Wait, I swear I wasn't gonna kill him! I'm a changed woman! Just don't put me back in the dirt, okay?
Perhaps enough time has passed.
I love the idea that death is like detention in, in this school.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Come with me, young lady. And Mr. Vennet. We'll discuss this later.
I guess he probably suspects they have something to do with it, considering about the whole resurrection thing. And the fact that he's a necromancer. You know, I think the same thing too.
God damn it! If he doesn't put her back down, then I can't get my hands on that book!
Unless he doesn't use it to send her back, but to bring back someone else. Ugh. Damn it. This is gonna be frustrating.
I appreciate at least like the tie-in to episode 2, in a sense, because it definitely it feels like the outlier of the series thus far. Or was it episode 3 with the one where he murders everyone?
Kincaid,
it was two.
Allow me to save you some breath, Mr. Vennet. You resurrected that ghoul in the courtyard, and now she is speaking with Lovecraft regarding her reinstatement into school. So, you must be here to demand that she be put back down, yes?
Not quite.
I was about to say it would it wouldn't work if people knew that what he'd done, and the principal sees everything. So this was always a terrible plan otherwise.
I want you to bring back the other two. Sebastian and the other one.
How intriguing. Rev Vennet is acting in the interest of others.
As opposed to the time that he literally murdered them.
Or perhaps it's more likely that you are up to something? Say less, Mr. Vennet.
Say less! Love the idea of like any principal saying say less.
Your case has been accepted.
Huh? But I...
Again, you don't need to bother. I've already decided. This is for the best.
The greater good.
Mr. Lovecraft will need to remove the Necronomicon from the restricted section.
I mean, it's suspicious that you are saying that out loud, knowing the whole principal sees everything aspect. She probably knows that he, wants to steal the Necronomicon anyway, because it's made that incredibly obvious if someone was paying attention and observing, like we are, basically. But yeah, is she baiting him again?
I'll inform him to do so immediately.
Right. You do that.
Also, come to think of it, shouldn't the reinstatement of someone into the school be passed through the principal anyway? Why is Lovecraft alone dealing with that aspect?
You seem perplexed, Mr. Vennet. Is there something you'd like to tell me?
No.
Is there something you wish to tell me?
Not at all.
Very well, then. You are dismissed.
Very well.
Okay.
Off you go.
Huh. Hey, what the hell happened to the mirror?
Oh, the one you broke in the attic? I've long since repaired it. Thank you for that, by the way.
No, the one in here. What did you do with it?
I moved it.
Why?
It just needed somewhere else today.
Forget it.
I forgot what the mirror does,
Mr.
so I can't
Vennet?
really comment on that.
What?
Do be kinder to those friends of yours. You've been quite cruel today.
Keep your
Today? Today?
nose out of my business, Kincaid. There. I'm almost there. I just need one more thing. And my plan will be complete.
Yeah, except if you've involved Principal Kincaid in this. That's a really bad idea.
Now I just gotta...
God! Jeez!
Okay, that's not even a jump scare. This is the room that she spends most of her time in. It was almost inevitable that she'd be here.
Come on. I literally didn't do anything this time.
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Don't you have a paper to write?
I already did. What happened to yours? You
That's fair,
totally
yeah.
ditched me.
There's no point in writing it. Nothing I would say
You did cause a scene in his dorm that distracted him, so, you know.
there would be genuine.
Then what are you doing here?
I'm going to brew an emotion potion. One for sincerity. I'm hoping it'll be enough to convince Lovecraft.
Okay. I'll help.
Interesting. Because a potion for sincerity, he's going to have to choose his words very carefully if he's going to go down this route. It's not impossible, and I do like the idea of somebody, like, under the sway of, like, you know, of some kind of truth spell, having to loophole their way out of revealing too much information. All right. You have my interest as well.
I didn't ask.
I know. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Also, the last time that you brewed a motion potion, she was there and helped with most of it, so... Although I guess Rev is a talented brewer, so maybe he could pull it off on his own. Now that he knows what they're all about.
Okay?
Anyway.
What do we...
Also, I know that cauldron is just full of, like, only boiling water, but she would have been in the middle of, like, some other brew at this point, so...
need?
Rev, I can handle it.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you do it for me. What do we need?
Well, if you find some cat hair...
Oh. Easy.
I feel like both of you would have cat hair on you at this point. Well, I say it depends if Raven's hair hasn't decomposed yet.
Just right over. There.
I'm embarrassed I didn't think of that.
You should be. Oh, yeah, just throw the hair on the ground. I threw it on the ground. So instead of doing the whole thing for you, she did most of it for you. And got the rest of everything. Okay, sure. It's kind of like when you let your toddler help out in the kitchen. It's like, yes, no, you made the brownies. You did. Well done.
Did you hear about the dance tomorrow?
Now I have.
What do you mean now? Seriously? How does anyone get any information in Kincaid?
So, are you thinking of going?
Not even a little.
Oh, I get
Also
it.
fair.
Rev Bennett is too cool for dances, huh?
Yes, that is in character of him on so many levels.
Seems like a waste of time.
Although now with like her, you know, sly tone of voice there, brewing a sincerity potion. I'd be careful, Rev. There's probably reasons you wanted to, you know, to do most of this for you. You know, watch out. Watch your front, I guess. Not really its back, it's front.
I thought so too. But I don't know. I think I'd go if it were with a friend.
Good luck.
I mean, that's okay. I see what she's trying to do, but also we just got off like last episode of her, you know, very visceral trauma surrounding school dances. Would her crush on Rev really be enough to assume all of that? Or is she over the whole ghost thing because they're not there anymore and Rev defended her? Maybe the dancers have a bit of a chance for a do-over for her in terms of, you know, how she would handle that. I don't know. When do I start liking these Michael Bay movies? If you mean this series, I've liked this series since episode 1. Okay, granted, not every episode has won me over, and a lot of scenes in them are incredibly dumb. Not so much this one. This one's one of the standout ones, really. But yeah, as far as the show as a whole, I've enjoyed it since the beginning. If you mean Minecraft mini movies in general, since I was like 11, I don't know, whenever like they first started becoming a thing. I mean, really, like I remember watching like the Land of Madrid from like one of the very first cinematic Minecraft role plays ever. So yeah, since since the beginning, essentially.
Finding one of those.
Shut up!
Did you just throw that at me, witch?
Oh, so what if I did? What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, you asked for it!
Yeah, these two, the consistent thing about these two is that they have never been good for each other academically.
Ah!
Hey! No fair! You can't fight
Looks like you can throw slime balls now.
back!
That's pretty cool.
Says who? I don't see a referee.
They're probably retexted snowballs, but still.
Knock it off!
Not until you quit!
I am surprised that she's okay with this at all, considering that, you know, this is school property and material, and she'd be like, you know, terrified of that, but anyway.
Oh! You are so spiteful! No wonder you're a revenant!
And you giggle like a witch!
Okay!
These two just hate each other every time, don't they? I mean, thus far, yes, with a few exception moments that were partially potion-induced, but also partially, you know, after last episode, they had like a breakthrough, honestly. So this is probably the most like wholesome domestic moment they've had in the whole series thus far. So they hate each other like half the time, really.
Okay, Uncle! Ah! You win!
Ha! Finally, someone admits it!
I'm also impressed with the fact that like most of his yells so far have been like out of like joy rather than like actual genuine rage. He's saving them now.
Okay.
This is probably like the most fun that he's had like in the entire series, like the entire time at Cade. This moment here. I have 4 Discord servers. I don't know what you mean.
Okay. The potion's done. Get me a bottle for it.
Fine. Here.
Although I have considered like making one for Gacha review specifically. Not so much Minecraft review, but Gacha review. I had considered that, but since I have 4 ones already, that most of which are like not very active, I would not be a good person to manage that. So, okay, one of them is a very old like community server called like Butter Nation that I don't use anymore. That was meant for like activities and games that never got like a thing. So that one's pointless. One of them is for like for Butter Corp, which is like the production company for like all like the stuff like Mutant Girl, you know, all the Butterverse projects. And another one was GLVA, which was my attempt to, you know, try to streamline the voice acted gacha scene of like different servers, even though people customize those specifically. So I value them now. So that was kind of like a, you know, felt like a doomed project. And the other one is the musical community Discord server, which is the most active one. But that's for the Mutant Girl specifically. So if you're, you know, so depending on if you're how into that show you are. So yeah. I could any of those really, but I don't know. And also I'm not going to be very active in any of them probably. Just a heads up. So whichever one you choose out of those ones, I guess.
There you go. Better hope puppy dog eyes work on Lovecraft.
I'll just copy yours. You're embarrassingly good at it.
Shut up.
Wish me luck.
Good luck. We should hang out again like this sometime.
What's he gonna say now?
What?
I had fun just now, Rev. And I think you did too.
Yeah, probably, like I said, the most fun he's had the whole time.
So, I was just saying that we should...
I'm going to consider creating one for Gacha Review. I'll consider it because, you know, I have to like mechanically how that would be best to do. Although it would make sense to have like a, you know, to have like an active list of stuff to go through and such. So yeah, maybe.
Stop.
What?
Stop that.
Rev! I don't... Did I say something wrong?
Listen. Whatever you think this is, don't get it confused. You helped me make a potion. That's it.
But I
Why did I put Discord as the description channel? I just said because they're not very active servers and most of them are failed projects. So why would I promote the servers that I don't use? Or make a server that I'm also probably not going to use that much. That's why I'm considering it.
thought.
You thought wrong. Don't make this into something it's not. Got it?
Rev,
Don't follow me.
Okay, so that scene. You know, the scene from like episode 3 where Sarah actually has her like emotional outburst and becomes angry probably for the first time and speaks in something other than her usual dull monotone is I guess the reverse of that scene. Rev has been a character who has screamed almost everything except this episode, ironically, but most of the time he screams all of his lines. He channels only rage, and the emotion potion episode from before was revolving around the fact that he only seems to ever express said one emotion. So actually, his situation works in reverse. So him going into monotone mode and actually holding himself back from fully blowing up expresses, ironically enough, more rage than he ever than he ever could by just simply, you know, expressing anger the way he normally does. Or at the very least, it implies an attempt to hold himself back that actually gives away more than before. So yeah, again, I really like this. This is what I mean. Like half the episodes in this are in this series are, you know, like generally stellar, you know, and then where they take a few dumb scenes compared to other episodes which are very dumb but have a few stellar scenes in them. Really depends. Also, as far as joining your server, I don't know. I wouldn't really say that much in it. Probably, I don't know.
Are you sure, Miss Kincaid? The Necronomicon.
Will be safe with me, Professor. I promise.
She timed this. She timed this definitely. There's no reason they still have that. There's been such a long time since like she said she was going to talk to Lovecraft and he would get it on immediately. Unless like the whole re-enrollment of the Harpy lady took this long, there'd be no reason they'd still be talking about this right now, except for unless if Kincaid timed this.
Oh, it seems you have a visitor, Professor.
Yeah, like you don't know.
With incredible timing.
Isn't it just?
That?
I was just leaving. Don't mind me. You don't need that potion, Mr. Vennet.
I mean, that is very true. I mean, as far as like sincerity goes, I guess the sincerity potion would kind of prove that he's being sincere versus, you know, Lovecraft suspecting that he would lie. But, you know, depending on how he would go about this, yeah, maybe he wouldn't need it. I don't know. I'm not saying your server is bad. I'm saying that I probably wouldn't be very active in it. I'm trying to tell you I'm not usually an active server person, even if I own the server. And you're not getting that.
What the? Why is it in here?
It was needed elsewhere.
Mr. Vennet, have a seat.
You gonna close the door behind you? Okay, never mind.
When I allowed you to keep your amulet, I didn't expect you to...
Let's skip this lecture.
To
I
use
didn't
it?
do my paper.
I mean, if it's due, you know, I guess the day isn't over yet.
Frankly, I'm not surprised. Though, I am disappointed.
Yeah, whatever. Can I go?
Not yet, Mr. Vennet. There's something I'd like to share with you.
God, look!
Oh, I just realized. No, he didn't mean the certain person to use obvious for himself with Lovecraft. He meant to use it on Lovecraft. Okay, that was me being dumb. Okay.
I'm not sorry for not doing the paper.
And that's why he said, and that's why, you know, she said that he didn't need the potion because he was going to show him anyway.
And I don't care about how much trouble I get in. This school is a nightmare, and I hate it more than anything else. My life, if you could even call it that, ended the day I walked through those doors. So to hell with your lectures and your pity. I don't want it, I don't need it, and I don't care!
I mean, either that or because, again, this is just him being his usual self. It's a short by you and Bond to make it a meme. Okay, I'll check that out later, probably after the stream.
That's fine, Mr. Vennet. I have nothing to say to you.
Good, then.
However, there are others that do. They wrote about it in these here papers.
What?
Okay.
All of my students were tasked with writing about the one thing they believed helped them achieve better versions of themselves.
Which is why the Necronomicon aspect was dumb. This is a cover-up, but I digress.
And would you believe it, Mr. Vennet? 3 of these papers are about you.
You're lying.
Miss Sarah Finn wrote, "There is no one who has ever mattered to me before Rev Vennet. I realize what it means now to be a guardian angel. I'm not very good at it, but I will do whatever it takes to learn, and Rev Vennet will teach me."
Sarah would never.
Mr. Mark Dracula wrote,
Well, I mean, he makes sense,
"There's
yeah.
no one with as much ambition as Rev Vennet. If he sets his mind on something, he never gives up on it. So I won't give up on him, because I believe at the end of the day, he'll still show up for me, even if he never admits it."
Okay. I mean, on one angle, this kind of like diminishes the idea of like, not forcing yourself to be friends with someone. But, I get that. Like, I also understand what he's trying to say about not giving up on him in terms of like as a person, even if he doesn't, end up like, getting any positive reaction out of him as a result. So I also kind of get it. All right.
Naive as always.
And finally, Miss Belladonna wrote, "I used to hate myself more than anyone, until I met Rev Vennet, who hated the world even more. And he taught me that there are better things to hate than yourself, and that even someone like me deserves love. If he weren't
This is why I said, like, after last episode, she absolutely would write about that.
here, I don't believe I would be either."
I wish some of the guests were here, because I've enjoyed this show like a lot more than the guests that I've had on these reviews, for different reasons, and like they tend to like react a lot more to like the negative side of like different things, or because I mentioned like last episode to Aiden, like the idea of comparatively, whatever like Rev has done to Bella is like, or I think it was like the word like how much like Bella has helped out Rev, being able to to do well in studies or get the emotions in check versus like her entire worldview being altered because of Rev's very actions for the better, and it's nice to see like all that be reaffirmed in their words. It is definitely a tell don't show moment. But I appreciate the fact that it's been built up to in this aspect, and the midterms have been such an important angle for this episode, particularly. So not the worst way to go about it, especially because we have seen we were shown everything beforehand anyway. So this is just kind of like a bit of like the icing on the cake, really, to reaffirm that for people who have possibly overlooked these angles, aka the guests on these reviews.
As I promised, I will not lecture you. I believe your peers spoke loudly enough. I'll leave you to your thoughts, Mr. Vennet.
Quiet moment in the freak show. Wow.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of it matters.
Nothing really matters.
Where the hell did she stash that book?
Hello there,
Well, yeah, of course she's told me
Mr.
that.
Bennett.
Just get out of my way.
Come on now. This may be the last time we ever get to talk like this. Can't you spare a few moments?
Interesting she's saying that.
You shouldn't be in here, Mr. Bennett. And yet, you are. You shouldn't be rebelling against my rule, and yet you do. And you really shouldn't treat your friends like that.
Friends? What friends?
You know exactly who I'm referring to, Mr. Bennett.
Like hell I do. You think after all this time, I'll suddenly accept this? That I'll act like everything's normal? It will never be normal!
This is also, sadly, a very, like, genuine way to go about this. Someone's not going to immediately pivot and shift because of, like, of this moment. It's like, it's very much like an episodic thing a lot of the time in shows where it's like, I learned something because of, like, this moment here or something. And, in the 22 minutes that we've had, I've something else about me is entirely warped or something. But no, most of the time it takes a long time for these things to sink in. And yes, it's definitely a good point of criticism that Rev has backtracked significantly throughout throughout this show from one episode to the next sometimes. So it's frustrating that he's not further along than he is, but it's also it also feels accurate at the same time.
Not today, not tomorrow, and not in 100 years from now. The idea of being stuck in this body, of being here for God knows how long, I can't take it! I won't ever be happy! Every time I try, I'm reminded of where I am, of what I am, and it disgusts me.
He says every time he tries. Has he tried before this episode, really? I don't know. Escaping would have made him happy, but I mean, aside from that, not really.
I never asked to be this thing, and I don't want to be! So
again, we've worked up to the screams this time.
I have no friends.
But that's
Because
okay.
That would make this too hard. And I know it can be easy.
Ah, that's the real reason that he wants to do this solo.
Do you know what this place is, Mr. Bennett?
It's the void.
Indeed. And do you know what I am, Mr. Bennett?
A sociopathic monstrosity.
I am the void. Well,
Okay.
in essence anyway. A physical manifestation, if you will.
I guess that's why he asked about humanoid forms, if it's such a commonplace idea.
The concept of nothing and everything simultaneously given shape. The world you live in, Mr. Bennett, was born from me. From the very realm you stand in. Think of it as my cosmic womb. I am the essence of all realities. I exist beyond the concepts of space and time.
Where is this
I know
going?
everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen.
Then why'd you get so mad beforehand as if like that was not part of your plan?
All at once. Every single thing. So, you wonder why I keep you here? Why I've played this game of chess with you for as long as I have? why I let you tear apart my school, defy rules, and do almost anything you please? It's
Wendy
because,
sure wants to know.
Mr. Bennett, we are slaves to fate. Everything that will happen has already been preordained. I know how it all ends. And
If Greek mythology is canon, then that is absolutely a concept behind it, the concept of fate and Mors or doom. So, yeah. It's unfortunate because I don't tend to like that aspect in a lot of stories. The idea that something is like predestined to happen. So what's the consequence of it actually happening? It's never been my favorite thing in a story, really. With a few choice exceptions, give or take how it's handled. But I don't know. Never see it done quite this way. Not sure that's a good thing or not at the moment.
I know that letting you run rampant is all a part of Destiny's grand scheme.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why do you rehabilitate monsters then?
Unlike you, Mr. Bennett, I do not question my role. Destiny dictates that I head this school, and thus I do. For we are all slaves to fate.
Okay. Actually, actually framing it this way has some potential, because it's framing it in the sense of like this is someone's this is someone's worldview rather than rather than that's necessarily a fact. It might be a fact, honestly. In this case, mechanically, of course, if she knows everything, then probably. But yeah. But yeah, this could also be a case of like, she realizes that she's wrong, and the only person who could actually break through is the one person who's broken through to everyone else, despite the fact they haven't got through to him yet.
Then you
That
know
could be the
what I
final aspect
intend
of the
to do
series.
next.
I do, Mr. Bennett.
And you're not going to stop me?
No, Mr. Bennett.
Why are you here then?
You see, even though I know exactly what will happen, it would be cruel of me to deny you that illusion of choice.
But, oh, okay, right.
Whatever decision you make here, I want to be yours. Even though I already know the outcome.
And you know that it isn't his. Okay. Oh, right, I see what you mean.
This is it?
Perhaps, yes. But, if I may, Mr. Bennett, this game that we have played, it was a good one. Regardless of your next actions, I already know that they will result in the best outcome for my school and my students. So, go on, Mr. Bennett. I will stand in your way no longer.
That's not gonna result. Wendy's not gonna like that. This would be a good moment for Wendy to come back, really, but I'm guessing that's probably the next episode.
Finally. I have it. The Necronomicon.
I gotta commend them again for building 2 maps of the same destinations.
Freedom.
But slightly different colors.
What the hell? What the hell do you want?
Yeah, so if you remember, this is the book that this is the creature that seemed to was the darkness within Bella that apparently was what guided her to pulling a carry rather than her own psyche being responsible for it, as is the tragedy in the story of Carrie. So I guess this thing is coming back. I guess it would been wishful thinking to not ever see it again. So all right then, might as well.
And I can grant you.
My wish? You can grant me my wish?
I mean, it's either the book or the creature within the book.
I don't need anyone, creature. Not anymore. My wish, I can grant it myself. I don't need you to set me free. You need me.
I guess this is probably the choice that Kincaid was talking about, rather than the choice to seize an Economicon or not.
And I'm not the charitable type.
Despite what everyone says.
The hell?
Oh, I think that was another thing in the book.
Together, we can destroy it!
Sorry. There's something I hate more.
Ah, interesting, because he said he hated it more than anything in the episode, so something has changed in the last exchange he had. Okay. I wonder if someone like went around like he set these up, you know, while the other exchange was happening. That'd be a really efficient use of time, or maybe actually because like no, he came into the office before, so it could have been anyone.
Oh God, I just need to get out of here. If I just make it through with this book, I can do this.
Oh, I didn't realize like how big that was.
Not here. Not now.
It's interesting because Kincaid said that like whatever Rev chose to do in that sense would be the best outcome for the school, implying the best outcome was not for him to release the monster. But if he had chosen to release the monster, not that I ever think he would, because he knows what he did to Bella, but if he had chosen that, you know, would that have then become the best outcome for the school? Like, how would they have, like, you know, justified that before? If there is no way, that means that he was always going to choose this outcome, which is what Kincaid said. But she already gave away the fact that it was an illusion of choice, even if the choice was still his. So, I don't know, just kind of suggests trying to have your cake and eat it, essentially.
Well, did you want to go to that dance with me or not?
Of course! I would love to!
Did he really not say that before? Did he just, like, invite her over to his dorm room without discussing the dance beforehand? That was, like, one conversation. Come on.
A bit confused on why you had to ask me here.
Privacy,
Oh, I see.
Duh. I didn't want those annoyingly sweet friends of yours to get in the way.
Right.
But they're, well, I mean, that's suspicious because you're in the dance, there'll be more people there.
I just wish I could tell Rev about this. He'd pretend not to care. I don't know.
Yeah, pretend.
He's my roomie. It'd be nice if...
I didn't invite him. I invited you. So forget about that loner and enjoy your time with me instead.
That is true. Honestly, even if like what she's like, the way she's saying it is like is you know terrible, and she probably has like ulterior motives. It stands to reason, you know, that, you know, like he has all the time in the world with Rev. They are literally roommates. This is like one particular night that you've agreed to spend together. So for as far as he's concerned, yeah, enjoy your time with her while while that time is, you know, it exists.
What are we doing?
Whatever we want, cutie.
Okay. Deep breaths, Mark. Don't mess this up.
That being said, I do get like his nerves.
Just
is he gonna turn around and see that she's like trying to do something?
focus.
Yeah.
Nerissa! What happened?
You stupid little freak! You ruined everything!
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't sound like too angry.
Yeah, I have a habit of doing that.
Wait. You were actually going to eat me?
Duh, you idiot! I thought you were the perfect chump, too! Thanks for ruining my meal, Revenant!
That wasn't so much of listening to Rev as much as it is having her confess. And at that point, that could have been easily done by either Sarah or Bella. They just wouldn't have the means to do it. it's great that Rev actually was the one to go through with it in the end for his character, admittedly, especially after all he's heard and like Mark's, words about him in the midterm. I get that. But it also doesn't mean that, like, Sarah's efforts, who she was also trying to be her best guardian angel, would become in vain as a result. It's unfortunate.
She was really going to eat me.
Obviously, you moron.
But you saved me.
Hold on, no.
I knew it! I knew you actually cared!
I don't.
You showed up for me, man. You actually had my back. I'm sorry for doubting you.
It was a mistake.
Too late, man.
Clearly.
You're officially my forever BFF.
Stop!
Ah, yes, the shadow.
I'm not your damn friend.
Like I said before, it's more terrifying when he says it that way compared to when he yells, because no one listens when he yells anymore.
It's okay. It's fine. I have it. I finally have it.
My precious.
What's left is to...
Hey, Rev. I was looking for you.
Well, you found me.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in another dimension. Couldn't be helped,
looks like I did. Look, I can't tell what you want. One minute I think we're getting along, and then the next... Just... I wanted to tell you that dance is tomorrow, and I'm going.
You are?
Wait, hold on. The dance is tomorrow, but the decision with Mark and Narissa happened now? But okay, I thought... alright. I see now. I thought there was like a prelude to the dance that was supposed to happen like right after the midterms were handed in, but I guess not. Okay, fine. Oh, but said, she was on Friday. Okay. You know what's also happening? Apparently, I think Ballet Pops is also coming out back on Sunday. So yeah, I'm actually we've got two interesting premieres.
But I thought...
I'm sick of living my life afraid. I had the worst night of my life that night. I want a chance to have a good one this time.
That's what I was thinking. Was this like a do-over situation versus before? That's what I was saying. There was. I still. Would she like wanted this before? But yeah, I guess. I talked myself into it halfway through making that argument. To be honest. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
I wanted to share it with you.
I mean, it does, which also tracks because he's the person who, allowed to see things differently.
I don't know if that's what you want too, though. I'll be honest, I wish I knew you a little better, but I still want to go with you. So, maybe I'll see you there. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. Night, Rev.
Ah, now hang on a minute. Okay, I thought I was going to say something either way. But actually, yeah, the last time that this came about, she was using the Necronomicon and had the creature there at the dance, but unintentionally, she has invited the same. She's invited the same the same magical entity, not magical entity, but magical object through somebody else this time. And I think in that moment, Rev is either shocked that someone could care about him that much, or like ask him out after everything, or he's realizing that that's what's happened, and the ultimate, this might be the ultimate like third act, betrayal moment almost. Because next episode is the finale, so that's going to come to a head some way, whether or not they realize it or not. I'm wondering if Rev has put that together at this point, or if he hasn't. Why is Ballet Pop so good? I don't find it as good though. I mean, come on, it's leagues better than My Tiny Human. I'm sorry to put this. I'm sorry to say that, but it just is. So I mean, as far as far as questionable taste goes, the fact that you've defended that one so much, I don't know. Okay, so but in terms of this show, yeah, I think this is probably my new favorite episode. It used to be episode 4, which was the other Bella-rated episode, and one that like, you know, actually allows Rev to have something else going on as far as range. In this one, he applies the range himself. As King K said, he didn't need the potion at all for this. And we get that variety. Like, he doesn't scream as much. They don't, they've set up everything so well this as far as how everyone interacts with him. The midterms idea, you know, I mean, I would have possibly suggested like in just like, you know, as like an earlier concept a little bit, but I mean, the fact that this episode, it was an inciting incident for everything, like, yeah, it also works exceptionally well. There's so many like insightful moments in this. Like, I barely commented on like any of the technical sides, because mostly they're the same as previous episodes, so I don't really have to. They didn't let up at any point, but just all the aspects of like how the characters and story come together, which are always my favorite part to talk about. Like, all I could really do is just like analyze and summarize like what we just experienced, because there was not because, you know, there are a few moments that needed like context or things that I could elaborate further on, but like otherwise, yeah, this all really came together. It's just like a really, really good episode. Just overall, definitely the best out of the bunch thus far. Now, going back to the pattern that I suggested at the beginning of this, of Rev going further in the deep end, you know, Bella coming in for like the next episode, etc. That didn't end up happening as much this time as I thought it might. I also saw the episode in terms of let me know my final thoughts first, then we'll do the short. I also saw that the title and thumbnail of the other episode before this point, and yeah, they what's I gonna say? No, I forgot now. Oh yeah, so like the title thumbnail, and it does suggest that it's now the like Bella centric one, except for not really now, because like Bella was what was a key component of this episode as much as you know, like Mark or Sarah were, if not more, really. Sarah got a lot of focus towards the beginning, so I could see like she didn't like add as much at this point. Mark hasn't, and he's like now getting like, you know, more attention after this, and Bella's just been, you know, every other episode anyway up until now. So it's still kind of there, but it kind of breaks a little bit. Sort of similar to like how the scenes of My Street go from like lighthearted to dark, but season 5 was lighthearted with a few dark elements thrown in between. So yeah, like actually, yeah, it all kind of like I was very pleasantly surprised, you know, about like, yeah, about like everything in this, really. It's just it was just a fun moment, yeah. Okay. With that, yeah, not much else to say about this. So I'm acquiring the short, so we're gonna end off with a meme about Bon and myself, I guess. If it actually downloads, let's see. With YouTube Shorts, it's sort of difficult sometimes. It depends on like, you know, what it's gonna do and whether it retrieves the information or not. So we'll see. Wasn't really counting on it, but we'll see if it works. Okay, it worked. Okay, all right, we can do this. All right, here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Jacob Butter laugh meme. This summer.
Dang it!
Hey guys, we talked about
Why do I have a filter over me? What is that about? This summer.
This summer.
I mean, I'm glad you captured the moment of like, you know, this summer thing that we did like last episode or something, but that's it. That's not the just me with just me with like, you know, like a Snapchat filter or something. Why? I mean, I hope that's why even like add that at the point? If it, like, they just like distraction the joke from before, or like the funny moments. Well, it was anticlimactic. Anyway, episode was good. Let's focus on that part, shall we? So yeah, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.